Hi, everybody. It's me, your favorite hippie. Hey, then. So, today and yesterday have been pretty shit days, haven't they? We got Texas GOP being a bunch of douchebags. We've got a bunch of people ostensibly, supposedly allies of POC and LGBT actively trying to undermine the whole Twitch blackout thing that happened yesterday, and trying to somehow twist the data to make it sound like it had no impact whatsoever. Though we did not get any word whatsoever from Twitch, so that doesn't help them, except make them feel like smug assholes. And we've got, catastrophic natural disasters that some people keep claiming has nothing to do with global climate change. And yeah, shit just kind of sucks all around right now. You know what I do when I'm in a bad mood? When the world's got me down? I punch some robots in the face. And you know what you're probably here to see me do? Punch some robots in the face. So, when last we left our heroes, we had a double boss fight, one right after another. The first one was against the enormous flying fortress, Black Noir. In fighting him, Cho Ryujin and Geki Ryujin got a combination attack, and Great Might Gain got his ultimate ability, the double drive wheel sword. After that, we ended up fighting against the Shin Getter Dragon, along with a bunch of Zonders and invaders. In the process of that, Musashi sacrificed his life, so that Ryoma and the rest of the team gain control of the Shin Getter Dragon. A unique version of the unit, unique specifically to this game, actually, not in the main actual Getter Robo series. So that's pretty fucking cool. So today, we are going to fight for everyone's happiness in Gundam Plot. But don't worry, it also has Gun X Sword Plot. So it's going to redeem itself mostly. Let's hop in. Outer Earth Sphere. Oh, right. I forgot to mention, Van fucking passed out at the end of the last scenario. Nobody knows why. How's Van? It's hard to say. Hard to say? You're a doctor, damn it. Act like one. There are things I could do for ordinary humans, but Van's not ordinary. I always knew he had a couple of screws loose, but damn. That's not what I mean. Van has undergone reconstructive surgery meant to amplify his neuroelectricity. Neuroelectricity? But why? Probably to control that special armor of his. And I think it's safe to say that Van's poor condition has something to do with his armor. What's the connection between Dan and Van? Oh, Van. So we know that after he was attacked by the Claw and his wife was killed, that one dude who he ended up killing later, actually kind of, I guess, rebuilt is the best word for it, Van. And that made him able to pilot one of the original 7 armors. Huh? That's Van's armor, isn't it? I thought the armor always flew off somewhere at the end of every battle. It always did before. But after the battle at Jupiter ended, Van just came back to the ship with it. He was already out of sorts after what happened to Musashi, but at this point I think we have to assume that Van's mysterious condition is connected to Dan's abnormal return to the ship. His armor's a wreck, though. No surprises there. That man's idea of fighting is just diving in head first in any circumstance. Normally any damage it takes will be gone by the next time it gets summoned, but it's probably getting repaired off in the storage berth in God knows where. And now that it can't go back there, the damage is sticking. And that's having an effect on Van. What I don't get is why is this happening now? Probably something the Claws group did. His henchmen use original 7 armors like Van's. Stands to reason that they know a thing or two about the armor systems. Maybe they destroyed the place Van's armor goes, or took it over, as a way of getting to Van when the two are linked together. That's what we're going with right now. I rounded all of you up so that we could repair Dan to the extent of our abilities. I'm not sure how much we can do for an armor made up of things we don't even understand, though. That's perfectly reasonable for you to say, of course. The design concept and technology behind Van's armor are fundamentally different from those of other armors. You need facilities designed for that type of model, or at least an engineer that specializes in that model. And that's why the damage is still untouched? Yes, sir. Well, don't give up, Joshua. That's why we rounded everybody up, so that we could work something out. But are you going to stay stuck in the Twilight Age forever? Van's armor. The original 7 armors are relics of the prehistoric solar system civilization. Heck, it might even be more advanced technology than what the humanities had in the Golden Age. But I'm not about to admit defeat and say that means I can't fix it or do anything about it. Mankind always faces forward, as long as we draw breath, so I'm never giving up. We can't let some relic of the past get the better of us. If we want to keep moving forward, it's up to us to overcome our hurdles. You're right, Tochiro. I'll stop being a naysayer. That was downright inspiring, Tochiro. As a technician, I can't hear that and just let it go. Let's do this then. It's time to shed a little light on what we can about this thing's mysteries. If we don't, then Van could wind up dead for real. Yes, sir. Just sit tight, Van. We're busting our tails for this, so you better not die on us. I'll make sure you have your revenge, okay? So the logic here is, if Van and Dan's condition are linked, and we don't know what's wrong with Van, let's try and repair Dan and see if it helps. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but that's gonna be kind of hard when it's technology no one knows the fuck anything about. What's the purpose of this meeting? The Infinite Haven will be reaching the Earth sphere soon. It seems like a good time as ever to go over our future strategy against Neo Zeon. And should Captain Ruri and Captain Harlock be here? Yeah, Bright. I don't know the first thing about military strategy. I'll fill them in later. First, though, Amuro, Camille, Judo, I want to hear your thoughts. Captain Bright? I don't see our upcoming battles as a war. It's a personal, even emotional conflict that's grown to the point the whole world's been dragged into it. Do you think the whole root of this war is Char and Hamon's personal sentiments? That's just my read, of course. In that sense, I don't see much difference between Van's quest for vengeance and Neo Zeon's uprising. I get what you mean there. To put it another way, the world is in danger of being destroyed because of a few individuals' anger and hatred. Which is why I think we need to put more stock in personal sentiments, if we are to address this issue in a meaningful way. This is why they call you Great Commander of the Federation. You see things on a different level than others would. Now let's stop teasing. I have to, or Koji and Ryoma's crazed grins would drive me nuts. I guess they're still children at heart in some ways. Okay, let's start with an overview of the situation as it stands. Camille was right when he predicted that Hamon and Char's forces would be deadlocked other than some minor skirmishes. Other groups like Dr. Hell haven't been acting openly, but fear has begun to spread far and wide among the people. Sounds like beating back the space monsters was enough to make people feel better. We'll have to fight it out with Neo Zeon if we really want to put those fears to rest. But how? There's no need to overthink it now. Once we arrive back at Earthsphere, things will start playing out. After all, if nothing else, we've got Amuro with us. How do I figure into this? You're saying that Char will pull something in opposition to Amuro. Yeah, it's hard to say whether it would be a direct attack or a less direct show of force, though. And once Char acts, so will Hamon. So it's like a twisted triangle centered around Amuro, Char, and Hamon. I don't like the way you phrase that. It is a bit of a love triangle, isn't it? Even though Amuro has nothing to do with Hamon. But that triangle will be pivotal in the fights against Neo Zeon. No offense, Amuro, but you should probably go bait Char and Hamon out. What happens if they show? I'll stop Hamon. You and Camille can deal with Char. You want me in on that too? You gotta face your demons, Camille. Yeah, you're right, Joe. The current course of the Infinite Haven is one that Tochiro requested. If Camille is right, it won't be long before we end up facing Neo Zeon. Sign me up for that! My personal feelings are what started this fight. Resolving those feelings should help us finish it. We'll need humanity's collective will to be unified if we want to fight the space monsters and invaders. We'll do what we can to get there. Welcome to Scenario 41. Everyone's happiness. This has a lot of secret points in it, and it's going to require us to dispatch units we haven't been using. So this is going to be fun. All right, let's see. Before we get started, Amuro needs to be dispatched. What a surprise. Let's see. I need to be real careful about who I'm dispatching and why. Fa needs to be dispatched. This is why I've been setting her up like I have. Shudo. Camille. And where's Play? Is she auto-dispatched of all people? No, she is not. Quibbly Mark II in play. Okay. Get a dragon. Dispense. Oops. Me and Gunbuster. Stargout Geigar. The Mazingers. Ooh. This is there's an assault team inbound. All units prepare to intercept. We were expecting this, but they sure didn't waste any time with it. Will it be Hamon's Neo Zeon or Char's Neo Zeon? We still need to treat Van. No matter who it is, let's mop him up quick. Here they come! There you are, Infinite Haven. Meshmeyer. Guess that means it's Hamon's forces. And again, maybe it's not just hers. They come from a totally different direction. It must be Char's Neo Zeon. That red mobile suit. Is that you, Char? Amuro, Camille, the Infinite Haven. You want to protect Earth and humanity, follow me. Like you can say that after stirring up so much chaos. Like you have the right to say things like protecting Earth and humanity? If you don't share my sentiments, so be it. I'll be waiting for the day when we settle things. Char Aznable, is he challenging us? That guy, he's just messing around. Char, just what are you planning? Amuro, I'll take you on in place of the captain. Quest! Who's that impertinent kid? Quest Pariah, daughter of high-ranking Federation officer and Char's lackey. That kid, she's jealous of the relationship between Amuro and Beltrachica. In other words, she's fighting based on her personal feelings. Shut up, the captain understands me. Quest, has Char kidnapped you? Leave it, Quest. We're to destroy the Infinite Haven. What about Hamon's forces? The captain's top priority is Infinite Haven, while Amuro Ray is. If I can stop Amuro, the captain will turn his eyes back to reality. Do what you want. In any case, Hamon seems to be after the Infinite Haven as well. Char and Hamon seem to be ignoring each other and coming straight for us instead. What's up with that? They should have strike each other off. To both of them, we are the biggest threat right now. In that case, we'll just have to meet their expectations. All units, look out for pincer attacks and take on both Neo Zeons. Amuro Ray, Camille Badon. I'll defeat both of you and bring pride to the captain. Defeat the Zaku 3 Custom, Jackdoga Gyunai, Jackdoga Quest, and Gyaradoga Resin within 3 turns. Basically all the named units. Here is the special stuff. Meshmeyer! All the way over here. Here he is. He needs to be... Fa needs to fight him, which is why I put her in a good unit. And you either need to defeat Meshmeyer with Fa, or with Chido. So those two are going to be heading to the upper left. Quests and Play need to fight. And then for different points, Quest and Amuro need to fight. Quest or Amuro needs to defeat her. Gyunai needs to fight Camille. It needs to be defeated by Camille or Amuro. There's also another thing we can get. Let's see, it's going to be a northwest corner of the map. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need to move the Arcadia there. And there's going to be a special event that happens about halfway through. So, got all that? I hope so, because I'm not repeating it. I'm kidding. Shit's going to get real. I'll be explaining my strategy as I go through like normal. Camille's real close to the enemy already. Probably doesn't need that. Alright. Okay, you and Joe go that way. Camille goes over here. Play is gonna go over here to get support. So I need you this direction. Here. Alright, everything else is just send folks where they need to be best. Oh, whoops! Keep making her use a cell. She definitely doesn't need it. But say, wait a minute, isn't that Fa? No, you dork, you have 2 of those. Look at his range now! Look at what he can do! Domo. shield defending. It's shield defending. Bullshit. Yeah, 3 turns is shorter than you think, folks. We have to get up real close, real fast. And I'm not sure that the main targets are gonna move. Okay, they are. Good. Okay, bye! Alright, so you're not gonna get enough to kill it. That's fine. Your saber versus mine! Mine has a better animation. Okay, bye. Burning Finger! Good. Biosensor. Good, good. Not on Jano yet, but he should get it when it changes over from this turn. There we go. Cool. Okay. I'm actually doing a safety save here, just because this is such a perilous map for secret points. I kind of just want to be prepared for if I goof up. Also, who wants to Shine Spark? I do! I do! Aw, not on the support defend units, though. Unless we can burn the support defend for somebody else to ruin them. Let's do that. Burn the support defend. You know what? I should probably use my big abilities, maybe? I don't think I'm gonna get the kills I want yet, though. So I'm just doing this for now. Already has Valor, that's nice. I'm gonna need that for later.
ダブルゼータを甘く見るなよ。わかるぞ。ダブルゼータがみんなの力がガンダムに。けー、アイメガキャノン。
Good hit. Good hit. And guess what that means? Fuck, it's actually get a kill! Go, Fog! Go do that, Peacock Smasher! This is why I like Crossbone Gundam in these games, because you get the full cloth eventually, and you still keep the old Crossbone Gundam, which on its own is still a good unit. So you get to throw any new type in there, and a lot of new types have real shitty units. So you can just juggle who you want in there for whoever you need for various situations. And it's real nice to be able to do that. Mazin Power's probably not active yet. Let's get a couple more people running around killing things first. Hey, he got sold. I'll plan on System Seizure next turn, because we've got a lot of units we need to kill next turn. I mean, look at this huge pile of units over here. Goodness fuck. Okay, Amuro has to defeat quests, but also needs to battle quests. And I need to attack quests with Play. Should have the range for that. Funnels should reach her. Okay. I get it! I get it! What's this kid's problem? You're just like me in Platoon. You're lonely, so you seek out company. Oh, you're that Ple kid. Platoon told me about you. So Platoon really is with Char Aznable. I'll take you out for her. You don't get to be her big sister. I do. Okay. Yeah, that's quests. Her flight suit is bouncy for some reason. I know this feeling. It's someone I hate. Not what I was going for. To be perfectly honest, I could get Camille in range to attack Ginai. Alright. I need to battle quest with you, though. Honestly, it counts if he does it in one turn. And the SR point doesn't say I have to defeat them all in the same turn. Quest, stop helping Char! Fine, you dumped that Beltrika lady. That's not happening. Then don't try to take the place I belong away from me. Get a clue, Quest? You're just another tool as far as Char's concerned. I can live with that as long as it means I can be with him. Okay. Okay, that was a bit of victim blaming there, Amuro. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, she should be taking responsibility for her actions, but how could you let yourself be tricked is not a good look. Bye, Quest. That should be enough to get that secret point. For those 2 secret points, I should say. And then I got 1 extra from Pleth for a different secret. No way! They got me? How am I supposed to make myself useful to the captain like this? She reminds me of the way Play 2 was being bound by Glemmy. There's nothing acceptable about exploiting someone's feelings for you. Char, are you going to repeat the same mistake again? Mostly. I mean, what do you want? That's exactly what he's doing right now. thought there might be another reason for it, but he's still a gigantic douchebag. Alright, now to fight Gennai. These movements. You must be Camille Padan. You know who I am? Back at the lab, I studied your combat data so much I'm sick of seeing it. You're the man the captain pinned his hopes on. Crushing you is how I'll prove my worth. You're going to use me to win favor with Lieutenant Char Aznable? Get out of here! Don't go around waging war just to stoke your own ego! Good. This way, Amuro can finish him off next turn to get that bonus. And then everything else is just the Fawn Judo show with Maschmeyer. Alright, so everybody else is just gonna be up to no good by beating up some random dudes. Oh, Resin, right, I need to kill her. Okay. Your mistake was fighting him on ground. But we're in space. You could have fought him in space and you didn't. It's just a shame. How did he summon ground underneath me? That's just Kiriko. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if I ever showed that. He has that little dynamic kill at the end. Anyway, we just one-shot a mini-boss. I should say, Kiriko one-shot a mini-boss. I wasn't counting on being this good. They're a real thorn on our side. The captain was right. The Infinite Haven will be our greatest obstacle the way things are shaping up. That pilot was good. We can't afford to take Char Aznable's Neo Zeon too lightly. Was she good? Was she? I didn't get that impression. Right. If his voice line cut out for like a split second there for you guys, it did for me as well. I don't know what's going on. I think I might need to reseat some of the connections to my capture card. I've been noticing that, but it's rare. It's not been happening super common. Great, I was just aiming for your soul this time. Jesus Christ. There are a lot more units than I remember. Oh, he shield defended! Motherfucker! Okay. And for Thunder Break! Everybody over here support defending each other, so I really don't want to bother hitting them. Get a Buster home run on something far away. Driver. You should be good enough to full attack. Good. He's got enough morale now to really kick some ass. Okay. And they're gonna support attack each other as well. Oops, I crit. Great Ace bonus. Lots of folks are probably gonna be Great Ace this turn, actually. Alright, this mission. There are more coming from dead ahead, and they're not mobile suits. What? The Claw's henchmen. Van's got it bad enough as it is! I note that our missing member Van is at present. Probably an after effect of destroying the satellite base. It's the evil armor army. So Van's strange condition is because of something you all did. In the end, he's just a last-gen reconstructed human. This was bound to happen to him eventually. How could you do such a thing? Even if you are Wendy's brother, that's not okay! Then we'll just heal Van by force. Domon, I want you to rethink that sentence. Some physical therapy on you guys ought to do the trick. By force, you say. That's cruel. And very sad, I might add. But it's not cruel to destroy a base that's keeping someone alive. Hypocrite? I mean, come on. That's not exactly a... that's not exactly a unique observation. What the hell are you going on about? I have something to say to Infinite Haven and everyone in Neo Zeon. We have come to talk. We would like to be friends. Wait, friends? Yes, I would like for all of us to get along. What a load of complete garbage. Why would we take that seriously from someone using evil armors and a mad plot to take over the world? It's quite the opposite, actually. What do you mean, the opposite? The comrade, whom you all call the Claw, intended to sacrifice himself for the sake of world peace. He is afflicted with a fatal illness. What? Then that means he's gonna die soon? But in one last shining moment, he will reformat the world. Wait, reformat? That is what we required Hayate's seeds flowers for, to serve as a catalyst for this. You're talking about the Orphe flowers? Guys, I'm getting kind of lost here. What would reformatting the world even entail? It would entail the comrade atomically dissolving himself and become homogenized with every living creature on a subconscious level. Yes, all life would think the same way the comrade does. Say what? Ah, what a wonderful universe it will be. The comrade himself will be gone, but his very being will quite literally live on inside all of us for eternity. What is she talking about? I can't quite wrap my head around it, but she sounds messed up. Do you see now? The fact that the comrade and our organization have no name is because we offer our love and expect no recompense. Your love? All I'm getting out of this is that you want to control people's minds. You're going to turn us into your minions. Now, there will be no masters or servants. We will all be homogenized. That is what the world needs most in these trying times. Where are you going with this? Can you not tell? This chaotic battlefield is a prime example of the point we seek to make. Is the world happy with this? Violence and discrimination abound, and the weak are always being victimized in some way. The world is awash in the flames of war, and the people live every day in fear and anxiety. Whatever, lady. You don't get to talk when you're taking innocent lives. That's why we're going to end this cycle of hatred. It's what the comrade wants. So yeah, me calling him out for being a hypocrite earlier? They don't care. Everything's going to be reset. The fuck do they care if they're doing something hypocritical if it gets to that goal? People like this are fucking scary. And you don't want them around. We've got better things to do than listen to your rambling. Shut that woman and boy up. Vasilina, how very sad for them that they won't be able to share the comrade's dream. Especially when there's such a happy future that awaits us when we entrust all that we have to the comrade's dream. That leaves us with no choice. We'll remove all obstacles. You spin a pretty tale, but at the end of the day, that's still your main fallback? You can't trust a word out of your mouths. Brother, don't! The Arcadia has Van on board! Don't bother, Wendy. You're not gonna get through to them from here. And even if they did hear you, you know what they'd do. But, Captain, it'd be dangerous for us to come under fire when parts of our ship are still damaged from fighting Neo Zeon. Yeah, I know. What's the status of the Infinite Haven? It's not good, sir. They've completely lost the initiative, and now they're being hemmed in. Don't give up hope yet. This is the Endless Orbit. Our goddess will come for us. Wait, Endless Orbit? It's a trail that runs from these coordinates all the way into boundless space. That's the Endless Orbit. They call it that because nobody's ever figured out where it ends. And there's a goddess that visits the Endless Orbit. Captain, there's a comet approaching this sector. A comet? It's not matching anything in our database. Something's not right about this. A comet is coming? What is that? You might recognize that little title on there, SSX. The two S-rank bounties in the highest bounties in the universe and X-rank bounties in the universe. That's the goddess of Endless Orbit. Space Fortress SSX. SSX? A mobile fortress disguised as a comet? That one came from the warship. Looks like a Zeppelin. Warriors of the Infinite Haven, let the SSX be your shield. The Queen Emeraldus. Glad you could make it, Emeraldus. I can hardly overlook our war companions in need. So let me get this straight. We've got code number S00999 Harlock, S00998 Totoro, and X00001 Emeraldus. Real cheeky move naming this thing after your combined code initials. Harlock! Right. Fire Dan out. The SSX is equipped with an auto repair system to keep the Arcadia in good shape. It's got every bit of technical know-how I possess input in database. If anything can fix Dan, it won't work. It's beyond this era of humanity's power to tamper with the original 7. How can you be sure of that? Well, I'll tell you how. It's because you guys aren't looking toward the future. That's why you never even attempt to try new things. That's not true. We're working with the Comrade for the world's future. You're trying to rob man of their will and mold the world in your image. The future that comes from that would be a poison, nothing more. Remember this. It's human will that creates the future. Powerful wills that love freedom and always keep hope kindled within. How dare some lowly space pirate insult the captain's dream? Shut up. Can't you see him trying to sleep here? Van! Van, how's Dan holding up? A lot better, thanks for asking. Dan and I are both fine. Heck yeah! You rock, Totoro! Ancient civilization's got nothing on you! That's crazy. No, you're crazy, brother idiot. Here I am, alive and kicking. And since I'm alive, I'm ready to smack down your dumbass plot. Dan, was it? I know that we've had some rather unfortunate run-ins in the past. What do you hope to accomplish by spreading your personal hatred? Can't we put an end to this cycle of sorrow? The Comrade's trying to erase people's mistakes. Once our plan goes into effect, he will be there in our hearts to stop us if we start to make the same mistake again. That's what it would mean to be unified with the Claw once he dissolves? You're saying it's possible to clamp down on the entire emotions of anger and hatred. It can be done, as long as we have the Comrade, the Birthday System, and Michael and Sudade. Wait, Birthday? That is the Comrade's project, his dream. The most powerful armor of all, arranged specifically for the time of happiness. The time of happiness? I ask you again, Infinite Haven. Do you understand now? It'll be less than a month until the project is complete. So could you please stop interfering in our affairs? The Comrade will soon be gone, regardless of whether or not the project succeeds. Those with grudges against the Comrade will have their wish come true. Really, isn't that all that matters? I get you now. I'm glad you understand. I understand that I can't afford any more lollygagging. Huh? All I'm hearing out of your mouth is a bunch of pretentious bull. I can't stand you guys. The hell do I care what happens to the world? I'm gonna make it so that rat bastard before he dies, so I can stab him myself. Yeah, Van, you tell him. I'm me. I won't let anyone mess with my free will. Your ego-driven plans make me want to puke. We've been fighting you guys pretty much mainly because you've been Van's enemy. But now I know for sure what you are. You're enemies to everyone. You're enemies to the whole world. Hell yeah. Music to my ears. Why do you refuse to understand? Dan's acting funny. Still not in perfect shape? No, that's not it. That light. It's coming from Van himself. It couldn't be. Yeah. Van gets an upgrade. He's so happy. Get back, Michael. We can't afford to risk losing Tsunade. Right. Holy smokes! That was nuts, man! What was that? Overflow. Over what? Dan's own neuroelectricity exceeded all limits, and that caused Dan to exhibit power beyond its own limits. Those words made no sense, but you know what? I'll take it. The brother idiot's made himself scarce. That just leaves you. I had hoped to honor the comrade's words by explaining our plan to you all and getting you to leave us alone, but I fear that may have been a mistake. It probably was. We know exactly what we have to do now. I will put a stop to you here. That is my duty. Infinite Haven, I see I have nothing more to worry about. Yeah, we'll take it from here. We'll see each other again, Emeritus. I look forward to that day. All hands. We're going to destroy anyone who stands in our way. Anyone who endangers our very freedom. Maybe we are foolish humans incapable of resolving things through any means other than fighting. But a peace brought about by turning into somebody else's puppet is no peace at all. Follow your wills and fight. That's how we live. My battle? I'll tell you what my battle is. It's killing that son of a bitch. Still their turn, by the way. All that took place in between. Oh, he got close enough to get Thunder Braked. Buster Beam! Getter Beam! We haven't seen a Getter Beam yet today, so. Nah, I need her to keep some SP for when she fights, when she ends up fighting Meshmire. Speaking of Meshmire, he's fighting Shido for me. Cool. Meshmire, is fighting really all that you want to do? Absolutely. I'm Meshmire Cello. She'll take on any and all who dare oppose Lady Hamon. It's hard to tell if that's you or the mind control talking, but I can't stand seeing you like this. That's why I'm gonna take away your ability to fight.
Double Zeta! 貴様を倒すのはこの私だ! 逃がしはせん! もらった!
ナノ!
ハイパービームサーベルだ
Again with the shield defend? When I use soul even? Fuck. That's gonna be tough to fight back against. We'll have a lot of enemies to take a turn. So, strap in, folks. I'm punchy. And now they all get their turns. Okay, real quick, going over some of these upgrades. Van now has the Overflow skill finally recognized. Damage just flat out 10% increase, and decreases damage taken when morale is 150 or higher. So, just having a 10% damage increase is nice. You could build him more defensive than I have. I've built him rather evasive, but now he can handle defensive stuff real well. Dan has gotten new attack and 5 more mobility. The new attack is 2 to 3 post movement, barrier buster, ignore size, and lots of damage. He also gets to shout about how much he loves Elena. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like I thought. It's right. You can't. I am actually highlighting this. Oh, it is marking it now. Oh, it wasn't doing that just a second ago. Anyway, Spirit Cell. There is attack point bonus if you attack Fossilina with the Arcadia, so I want to try and do both eventually. But for now, doing this first. Dotaro, I moved the Arcadia exactly where you asked me to. Okay, then just sit tight. We're gonna retrieve a part I made long ago for a special occasion. Extra Arms Plus! With this, we've got nothing to fear in the battles to come. You're never confident in your own work without a very good reason. I'll make use of it. Please do, Harlock. After all, this is another mark I can leave behind. Okay, that's just a really good version of the Extra Arms, which, if you remember right, sets the best attack of the unit to 5,500 damage. Extra Arms Plus is more. So, alright, Gine needs to be defeated by either Camille or Amuro. Hey, Danny, good to see ya. Can I get Camille a kill? Because that would be nice. He has not a lot of experience, so getting him a ton of experience would be cool. Is it that face you mentioned? That one cat face that's like so full of hate and contempt? Oh, a new one. Ah, okay. Yes! I mean, no, but also yes. Oh, I should have been using... I did use Analyze and Punch Finder, because we're going to be getting a lot of kills this turn. So yeah. Oops, a doodle. Alright. System Seizure! No. Funds Finder! Then you kick his ass and move away. Preferably over here so you can give your aura to a bunch of people who need it. Play is gonna be useless for the rest of this fight. You have mercy. Do not support yourself, just in case. You must be Amuro Ray. The Precious Man's giving off. He must be an artificial new type. If I'm ever going to make the captain respect me, I'll have to take you down. I'm not here so you can offer me up to Char on a silver platter, and I'm sure as hell not planning on dying before I fight him. Ah, he got Zeal from that level up. Perfect. Then defeating him with Camille really has to be in one. With Camille is the best option. Attune, because I am not resting this on a 5% chance he will miss. 10k, give me that. Does he have counterattack? I think he does. He does not.
強化人間なんかを生み出してゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンなら俺の体をみんなに貸すぞ。ここからいなくなれ。
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, since he's talking to the souls of his dead friends to help get revenge against the person who was planning who's, you know, in charge of Zeon at the time, it's a little more depressing in context. Okay, just 8 levels. Why the fuck not? That was embarrassing. Amuro Ray, Camille Padan. There isn't anywhere near the full extent of my abilities. I thought you had it in for Lieutenant Amuro. This sounds like he's got a fixation with Camille, too. Seems to have complicated feelings about Char Aznable. Who the fuck doesn't? Just like me, really. Char Aznable is not exactly someone who's people tend to have clean-cut opinions on. Or if they do, they probably are idiots. Okay, speaking of people with mercy, and people who need to die this turn. I'll stop Neo Zeon's commander. I don't understand. Why does this pilot stir my heart so? My heart is dedicated to leading him on. How can someone else start it like this? Everybody wants to cheat on their fiance or wife or husband with Char. That's the fucking problem! We just beat someone up who's like, I want to dedicate my life to Char. And we're like, you're 14! I actually don't know how old Quest is. Let me double check that. I want to see. Because what the fuck? Gundam Wiki Quest. Age. Oh, I'm sorry. She's 13. Ugh. Fucking anime. Okay, I'm gonna actually do it this way, just to be sure I get this to work. Cool. Camille. Full power.
わかるぞ。ダブルゼータがみんなの力を、みんなの力がガンダムに最大出力でいっけ
That should be the SR point and all the secrets for this mission. Ugh! Bail out, Meshmar! You can't keep fighting! Silence! I'm Meshmar Cello and prepared to lay down my life for Lady Haman. I know this transgressor against Lady Haman. I shall mete out punishment to you all. Meshmar, the artificial new type mind is reaching its limit. That takes care of the main Neo Zeon forces. Now for one last push. Marshmallow. Alright. Anybody over here need to be grade aced? No? Free for all! Everybody gets a kill! I knew that would happen, and I love that it did. Not today, but I mean, I've only been streaming for like less than an hour. Everybody did the big blackout yesterday, and that got some attention. But like I mentioned at the start of the stream, like Twitch still hasn't done shit, so we're still pretty much all on our own. Like I said, I haven't been affected by them yet, but it's just a matter of eventuality at this point if nobody does anything. This is not like they're stopping. Why should they? I don't need to use God's Judgment to finish anything off, so I'll just stick with this. Alright. Very few units are left. Okay. The Gur fluid.
大きな獲物がかかりました。楽しい。
サラリーマンはタフさが命だ。
あなたに必要なのは蜜。限りや怒りを忘れるよ。甘い甘い蜜。
And that's her more tame attack. At least in my opinion.
もっと早くだ。それしか方法はない。
Okay, Arcadia. Boost dash, direct attack, smash hit. So, how much health do you have left? Because I did hit you with a Valor. All right, let's keep it like that for now. I just need you to get a hit in on her for a attack point bonus. And persist. Freedom. Had I met you before him, perhaps I might have indulged in such a dream. What do you say, Arlok? Do you read me, follower of the Claw? If you want to have a dream of your own, it's never too late to start. It takes a strong will to pursue freedom. If you have one, then come join the Arcadia. Captain Harlock, you make a most attractive proposal. Thank you. I'm very flattered. But I'm a weak woman. All I can do is entrust my dreams to the comrade.
海賊なんて夢のある言葉なんでしょう。何もかも忘れさせてあげます。
So, like, I need to watch some clips of Gun X Sword at some point, because I know they're going easy on it in this game. Because, like, with Cross Ange, like, the way it's described to me, Cross Ange, is there's, like, 2 minutes of really good shit, and it's not just kind of good shit, it's real good shit. And then it's like 20 minutes of terrible, awful, bad anime tropes and women getting naked for no reason kind of bullshit. But we don't get to see any of that in SRW, because SRW's like, we have a rating to consider, and we don't show off that kind of bullshit. They can toe the line sometimes, but they won't go anywhere near some of that stuff. I wonder how much of that is also Gun X Sword, because it doesn't seem like honestly, Vasilina is like the only standout for that kind of weird ass behavior as far as SRW is concerned. I don't know what the rest of it's like. I kind of am curious. I just want her to get some more experience, because why not? She's here. She actually finally got new type level 3. She's level 42. New type levels cap at 9. Sakia? I mean, yeah, a lot of these are based on mythology and stuff, and they're pretty cool in that sense, but also, like, why'd you make her a stripper? Like, I want that to be a question at every design meeting about a female character in any game show, TV, whatever. I just want the question, why'd you make her a stripper, to be like a question that they have to ask, and the answer had better be, oh, we didn't, that's just a required question. That's what I want. Cool. Just to make it fun. Normally, you're never wandered around, but today I'm glad you came. May I ask what's gotten into you? One more month. Don't you dare die on me, Claw. When you get back, you tell him I'm gonna kill him, come hell or high water. Right. Though I'm open to debate about how feminist Bayonetta is, but when the creator doesn't give a shit, it's kind of a death of the author situation. It basically, Bayonetta is as feminist as your interpretation of it. But yeah, like in Bayonetta, it actually makes sense. When you have an actual answer to that question, why is the character a stripper, then it's better than if the answer is just, oh, we want to titillate the male viewers, the heterosexual male viewers. Because if that's the answer, that's the wrong answer. Unless all you're doing is sexy nonsense. If you're going for a story that's meant to be taken seriously, that's not the right answer. We got our GER fluid at least. I suppose this is it for today. You can pass on a message to Claw for me. Tell him I'm gonna kill him, come hell or high water. He just said that. I'll tell him no such thing. God, that lady's creepy. Just this once, though, I'm grateful to her. Yeah, no kidding. Now we know what the Claw's whole master plan is. All enemies have been destroyed. I wasn't expecting a fight that rough at the moment we walked in the Earth Sphere. At least now we can make some sense of what the Claw is trying to accomplish. Even if it's so utterly absurd that it beggars belief. Those people are really creepy. Now scratch that, they're scary. Yes, because they see what they're doing as reasonable. Well, there you go, Van. This fight isn't yours alone anymore, figuratively or literally. Do what you want, I guess. That's just what I'll do. Coup de grace is all yours, though. We'll help you get there. I'll waste him with or without your help. No, you won't. Oh, yeah? That's enough. All units return to ship. The SSX is cloaking itself in the guise of a comet and returning to the endless orbit. Thanks, SSX. Van's safe and sound thanks to your timely arrival. You'll keep protecting Harlock and Emeraldus even after I'm gone, right? So yeah, big upgrade for Van, and 1, 2, 3 secret points for Haman, 1 secret point for Play, and 4 secret points for Char, and an extra Arms Plus part. That's a real good mission, even though it's Gundam Block. So what is this overflow thing anyway? Here's what I got from Dr. Band's physical data on Van. Van underwent reconstructive surgery to amplify his neuroelectricity in order to be able to control Dan. Is that what the original 7 were talking about when they called him a last-gen reconstructed human? And if he's last-gen to them, does that mean they're controlling their armors without that reconstructive surgery? It adds up. About that, apparently there are some people naturally born with strong neuroelectricity. So Wendy's brother and the others possess such an idiosyncrasy. And so does Van. Wait, what? You mean Van could have ridden Dan even without the reconstructive surgery? Possibly, but Van's neuroelectricity probably never got noticed due to other external factors influencing it. Either way, Van is a naturally electric person who also given reconstructive surgery to amplify that. Yeah, so Van didn't need the reconstructive surgery. He already had the neuroelectricity levels he needed. It's just nobody knew that. So then they gave him reconstructive surgery to amplify his neuroelectricity when he already had enough overflow. And amplifying something that was already huge generated even more neuroelectricity, which gave Dan that power, exceeding recommended limits by an astounding margin. No wonder it's called an overflow. One other thing I figured out is Van's physical condition is maintained by boarding Dan, who's in bad shape because in its damaged shape, Dan's internal life support systems were offline. But he'll be okay now, right? The Arcadia will take care of maintaining Van's armor from now on. I don't think he should have further problems. Understand the original 7 armors. This is a big step in surpassing the prehistoric solar system civilization. Even if I did have more problems, 1 more month is all I need. And the Claw is gonna act sooner or later in the next month. Then I'll corner him and kill the bastard. A time of happiness, mind control on a global scale. Is that even possible? The Orphe flowers are one thing, but I'll bet they have some tricks up their sleeve. It would definitely eliminate war, but you couldn't call humans in such a state truly alive. What freaks me out is the fact that they see it as happiness. What freaks me out is the fact that he's got absolutely devoted, unquestioning followers. Wendy. I'll be okay, Raimi. I plan on asking my brother why he got on board with a plan like that. It's too much for me to process. The thought of it makes me sick to my stomach. And to accomplish their goal, they've taken a lot of other people's lives, not to mention twisting them. But if fear and anxiety take hold of the world, some people may sign on with the Claw's plan. Now, hold on a minute, Sho. Humans aren't that weak. That's what I want to believe. But Hikaru senses it too. She can tell that humanity's fear and anxiety are all centering around something. That's why we fight, to save people from that fear and anxiety. Sho, that's what we're here for. That's a battler's job, and the job of Infinite Haven. Now I understand what I need to do. So do I. It's like all the inner moping I was doing before has taken a clear shape. That's our reason for fighting. Umi, Fu. Let's keep at it, Hikaru. We're all in this together. As Magic Knights, as individuals who are part of this world. Right. You guys have fun with that. Wow, way to ruin the moment, Van. In his case, he'll never stop being himself, I guess. I wouldn't want him to. You can't pin your dreams on someone else. You have to exert your own will. That's what times call for. Guys, we've got trouble. What's wrong, Chief? UND has issued a challenge to the Infinite Haven. What? Wasserman Razelson. First he alerts us to space monsters, then he mobilizes forces on Jupiter, now he challenges us. Got no idea what's going through his head. If it's a showdown he wants, it's a showdown he's gonna get. Razelson. Wasserman Razelson. It's like a villain. It's like a villain with a normal name, but Scooby-Doo's trying to pronounce it. All right, score! Who wants points? Wow, look at all these people who are almost grade aced. And now they'll be aced. Grade aced. Let me check on something. Camille. Okay. So Fa, Camille, and Jado are still, and Play, are all still important later. So, Joe and Camille I don't need because you're already aced. Fa, Play, I do need you to be. We made a lot of Scooby-Doo references. We have, actually. Wonder if I should be concerned. Fa's fine. Let's give Camille... Where's Jado? Oh, Jado got a lot of levels. He's fine. Eagle. But I'll throw him in the training machine anyway. True love. True love. True love. You sound like you're not sure what it is. Now hold on a minute. I'm thinking here. Let's see. Isn't it? Oh, maybe it's... Let's just not, Meryl. Amy's. It's getting sad. I guess asking the girls Special Section 3 was a bad idea. Well, you don't know what it is either. Isn't that the whole reason you're asking us about it, Kay? You're in the same boat we are. I guess I am. But I do want to know what true love means. I want to solve the mystery of Treasure Island. I can say one thing. Love that Fasolina spoke of isn't what I'm looking for. Blind love. Yeah, she's scary, all right. Speaking of her, she seemed to take a shine in the captain. Seeing her flower-like armor clashing against the Arcadia's skull made for a nice, such picturesque scene. Did you get photographic data for it? Oh yeah, I scored an easy 10,000 when Die Hard fans snapped it up. What's wrong, Kay? You don't like her, selling the photographic data for money? It's not that, really. She must not like seeing other women get close to the captain. Maybe Kay will be the first one out of us to discover what true love is. Here. Okay, let's see. Extra part plus. I want to see what would happen if we attach that to Deodora's soul. Oh, GER fluid is... Okay, good. I'll put that on someone. Extra arms plus 6,000. Do I have any unit? Definitely not her. That deals less than 6,000. Not him. He has a bunch of abilities after. Rockhalum. Burning Gundam has a bunch of extra abilities. Not him. Definitely not you. Yo! Thanks for the sub. Appreciated. Surprisingly, I could use that on the Swordfish. Huh. Desco C. Barely on her. I can't use it on him anyway. Dispensed. How about my backup units? Zeta Gundam is going to be a no, because it has upgraded attacks. Double Zeta, same thing, has upgraded attacks later. The Play's unit, where's that? Where's Quebley? Quebley! Did I pass you, Quebley? I did. Where's Quebley? Quebly. Quebly! Yes, 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 yes. That is a very good thing for the Quebly. Looking for other stuff to equip too. I'm not just searching randomly. Extra arms plus. And give you a booster. Okay. I need someone who's low movement and could really use some more movement. Well, he's gonna get the same amount of movement, he's just gonna be stronger. Okay, there is a wizard operator in here. There you are. Mobility Sight, EX, and funds. So that can go on just about anybody. Put it on Black Serena, though. Magnetic coating, GR fluid. Oh, these two have the extra arms, huh? Okay. Let's see. Even though I'm only going to use her on, like, one more map. Cool. Now, Great Mazinger, Dan Thursday, because he has got his final upgrade. Let's go ahead and max him out, relatively maxed. Ooh, that sounds nifty. Alright, let's get some power parts on those two. BTX Business Manual is good. Voyage Amulet. Yep. Cool. Okay. That's gonna be a save. Doo-doo-doo.